Good, everybody. Welcome in. If you watch this on YouTube or Facebook, make sure you like the live. If you're watching on replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat below. We're going to be pulling our orders. This should be a really quick one. I don't have many orders this weekend. This weekend was a super slow weekend. Let's see really quick. I have 7 orders this weekend. Super duper slow. We did ship on Saturday, so we shipped out all of our Saturday orders, but still a super slow weekend. But we haven't listed consistently. I think the last day I listed was Monday, so that explains why. Super slow. What's up, Trisha? Get it out of your system. Come on, say it. I'm waiting for it. Go ahead. Get out of your system. What's up, Thrifty Duckies? Lily Pickles in the house. Appreciate all the support last night, Lily Pickles. I appreciate you. Titans lost. Yes, we know. I'm petitioning to make today a preseason day. So we're going to change this to not first day of football. We'll do this next week. So today's going to be preseason still. So yeah, we need to petition that. And if you guys want to sign it, if your team lost, petition to make today preseason still. All Florida teams won. I was super surprised about the Bucs winning today. The Bucs won against the Vikings. I did not expect that at all. And then I'm watching the Giants get completely clobbered by the Cowboys right now. It's horrible. I don't even want to watch it. It's so bad. What's up, Joel? Appreciate everybody hopping on in again. We only have 7 orders to pull tonight. It's going to be super quick and easy. I'll get you guys right back to football. I think it's almost halftime anyway, so by the time we finish here, halftime should be over. But 7 orders. Again, I haven't listed consistently on eBay this whole week. I listed on Monday, and that's it. I literally have like 40 items to take photos of, and I just didn't get around to doing it because we were sourcing. But this week coming up is going to be a big week for listing for us because we're bringing on my mother-in-law tomorrow. So that's our first day of training tomorrow. And then we are going to get a ton of listings done next week. So next week should be really good. You look exhausted. I think it's just the lighting. I'm actually really well rested because I fell asleep. During the 4 o'clock games. So I'm wide awake right now. This weekend was super slow, yeah, especially for men's clothing. This is the first week of football. A lot of guys are out and about watching college, watching football, and nobody's really shopping online. So probably next weekend it'll get back to normal sales for everybody, but I'm going to use that as my excuse. It normally always happens first week of football. Everybody's not even paying attention to anything. So, somebody put a comment about the Whatnot banner. Bink, gone. Yeah, I take naps. I take heavy naps, so I'm never tired. I just sold a vintage Woolrich jacket for $74.99 plus ship. Nice. Jackets are selling. We got a couple jackets that are moving for us too. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, 7 orders. It should be pretty quick. Nothing too crazy. We got 1 Mercari, 3 Poshmark, and 3 eBay. I think I'm waiting on payment on 1 item on eBay. So first item is an AE12. It's a really good sale. Where do I have AE? It's back here. It's a really good sale. It's a brand that most of you probably don't know, and it's one that you guys should learn. So this I actually paid up a good amount for. I paid over $40 for this. It's a pair of jeans. All it is a simple pair of jeans, but the brand is D Squared. D Squared is a really good brand. When I went to Red, White, and Blue, they knew exactly what this was, so they priced it up. And I still bought it. I bought it for $42.80 as my all-in price. They sold for $135 on Mercari. So really good sale. I don't have to worry about a return. D Squared. You find them, always pick them up. Poor Titans, I know. It was a bad day. It's first game of the NFL season. We didn't play a rival, so I'm completely fine with taking a loss. And we only lost by 1 point, so I'm not really that mad. There's $500 vintage shirt out there. Any thoughts? There's a $500 vintage shirt out there. Any thoughts? What do you mean by that? There's a $500 vintage shirt out there. Where is it at? Go get it. Go get it. All right, let's ship out some Poshmark orders. First one, I can't ship because it's inside and it's in my kids' room. You guys know I hang jackets up in the kids' room. They're in their closet because they got extra space. But there we go. That's what I sold. This is a Brooks Brothers 100% linen suit jacket. I paid $15 for it and sold for $72 on Poshmark. Really good sale. So I make, after fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make $42.60 on that one. I wish all your bins were clear with purple handles. I like the blue ones actually better. The blue ones are my favorite. But I have more clear ones too. If they're clear or they're blue, I'll take them. It's the ones that are like this is the ones I have to change out. These are the ones that take up the most space, and I got to get rid of them. New setup, whole new K-way, look tall, the bins. Yeah. You guys like this setup? I like it too. We're actually thinking about moving whatnots out here too. So we have a ton more room, like literally a ton. This is all like pretty much open space, except for over there, a little messy right now, but everything else is open space. That's a little quick cleanup. That's a little 5-minute cleanup over there. But we're thinking about moving whatnots out here, having the 2 racks, and then having you guys over there. We'll be able to hold the items up or have the little rack hanger right there. I think it'll look a lot better, but it is a little warmer out here, so we got to get an AC unit. Oh, I forgot to turn chat on for you guys. Sorry, I'm not even paying attention. What's up, Elliot? I have Derrick Henry and D-Hop fantasy freaking Titans, man. Tannehill is, God, he was literally just throwing up prayers. I get it. You got D-Hop going down the field, but why in the hell are you just literally chucking up a prayer? And why are you not overthrowing D-Hop? Why are you under? It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I was screaming at the TV today. I'm almost 200K followers on Poshmark and I've been reselling for 10 years. What's the best suggestion for taking to the next level? I would say, Jamie, if you're not cross-posting, if you're just on Poshmark, I would try cross-listing your items to other platforms. That's my suggestion for you. I get most of my sales actually from eBay. How'd you get started? Nashville Flippers podcast. If you listen to their podcast, it explains everything. But basically, I was working at the post office. I was looking for a secondary source of income. I found Rally Roots on YouTube, watched their videos. This is where I'm at today because of them. I bought the 9x12 bags, and sometimes I struggle getting them to fit in the bag. So jeans should always fit in those 9x12 bags. You have to fold them into thirds every time. This is a pair, I think these are size 31 or 32, and they fit perfectly, and I have a lot of extra space in there. So as long as you fold them correctly, you should be able to fit them into those bags. I'm on Mercari as well. List on eBay, Jamie. It'll change your life. Are you going to do a cool whatnot background? No, this will be my whatnot background. I think this background actually looks a lot better. Score the fantasy points. Yeah. Did you say Nashville Flippers podcast, not Natural Flippers? Although that's a really cool name, Natural Flippers. But no, Nashville Flippers podcast. That's where I'm at. Shout out to Nashville Flippers. I made a prediction on their podcast that the Titans are winning the Super Bowl. I'm sticking to it. All right, next spin is AA. Sticking to it, people. I still got faith. One loss doesn't mean anything. The Titans had the best record in the league 3 years ago, and we lost our first game. Remember that, Trisha. Just remember that, okay? I want you to keep that in the back of your mind because that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, Nashville Flippers. I'm trying to get this thing out of here. It's stuck on something. It's stuck on another one. There we go. All right, this thing has been listed for a very long time. This is a Peter Millar men's shirt. It's a size large, 100% cotton Peter Millar men's shirt. What did it sell for? Hold on. Sold for $35 on Poshmark. I think I paid $10 for this thing, but it's been listed forever. I actually forgot I even had it. I got the sale today. It was a full price sale. I was like, hell yeah, I'll take that sale. You remember that. Living in the past with the Titans. Yeah, exactly. It is. I have to live in the past, Elliot. I have to. I have to know what we once were. What we once were when we had AJ and all the good players that we had, the best offensive line in the league. I have to remember those days. Next one is Y18. Another really good sale, another really good brand to be on the lookout for. These sold in about a month. Let's see if I can find them. They're probably buried on the bottom. There they are. Y18, all the way on the bottom. Not going to be able to read the brand, but these are called Flint and Tinder. Flint and Tinder. Be on the lookout for Flint and Tinder. Pants, jeans, shirts, all the Flint and Tinder you should be picking up. I believe we paid like $8 for these, and they sold for 35 buckaroonies. Buckaroonies. What's up? Is it Gerber Resale? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know how to pronounce that. That's really good. That's a really hard one to pronounce. Appreciate you hopping in. I'm going to call you Jay Resale. How about that? Appreciate everybody hopping in. A ton of people hopping in, hopping out. I didn't feel like there was going to be a lot of people here tonight because I think a lot of people are probably watching football. That's what I'm trying to do. Conway Thrifter, what's up? All right, 3 eBay sales. Really, really slow eBay weekend. Again, I already shipped out my Saturday orders. So these are pretty much just Sunday orders is what I'm shipping out right now. First one, we didn't even get a chance to put this away. This is a Kayla pickup. This is a really good brand to be on the lookout for. The brand is called Wanakome. It's Wanakome. It's a sweatshirt, a hooded sweatshirt. We paid $16.05 for this. We listed it for $45. Autoposher sent a 10% out offer, and somebody accepted it. $40.49 sold basically in less than a week. So really, really good sale on that one. Was watching the Dolphins win. Nice. Yeah, all the Florida teams won. I didn't know that, but somebody told me that in chat. Level 17, let's go. I thought I was the only one with slow sales. No, mine were super slow. Again, there's a lot of people watching football this weekend. They're not really buying anything. They're kind of just hanging out with their friends, watching football, and I believe that's why, especially with men's clothing, my primary customer is guys, and most guys are watching football right now. So, yeah. What's up, Ethan? Ethan, I didn't get your text message today. I figured that you were probably tired from moving everything, so we were like, we'll just give them a break. We'll do the meet up another day, the get together, or we'll just come over next weekend. We figured you were probably pretty tired from moving everything. Super slow weekend. Yeah, everybody, let me know in the chat. Did you have a good weekend or bad weekend? Was it slow? Was it fast? What was it? I just got approved to sell on Whatnot, and I'm clueless. My first show was terrible. My mic wouldn't work, and I have a second show September. I hope it's better. Whatnot career. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. Bad, whole lot of nothing. Okay, good. So I'm not the only one. I didn't list consistently last week, so I blamed it on that too. I was like, I haven't listed since Monday, so I expect slow sales. But yeah, super slow sales. So extremely slow. Had 5. Okay, good. I don't feel as bad now. You guys are making me feel better. All right, next one is in K. Bin K number 12. Bin K number 12. From Surfs. From Surfs. Wait, Surfs reading me? Surfs isn't reading me, is he? Size XL. I accidentally sold a shirt on eBay that I sold last night on Posh. Ouch. It happens. If you haven't shipped it yet, Angel with a Bow, I would actually, I know this is against what most people would say because you always honor the first sale, but I would actually cancel the Poshmark and ship the eBay one because Poshmark doesn't care about canceling orders, but eBay does. So if you want to protect your eBay account, I would just ship that eBay one. I know most people would say go with the first one, but I would try to protect eBay at all costs. Slow here's 2 sales all weekend, 7 on Friday. Yes, Friday and Saturday sales were good for me. Last week was actually really good in sales last week. I'm on pace, like the normal pace, so it doesn't really bother me with sales. I think I'm at like 200. Actually, I think I'm at 300 with our Whatnot sales. So I'm on pace to do close to 1,000 sales this month, but this weekend was just super slow. You still have your Whatnot sticker on the screen? No, I took it off. If it's still on the screen, I can't take it off because I already swiped it to the top. So I think if you hop out of the live, if you were here in the beginning, if you hop out of the live and you hop back in, the Whatnot sticker will go away. Does end listing on eBay hurt? No. Ending the listing, I use Autoposher, which ends my listings and then does a recreates a brand new listing. It doesn't hurt your eBay account at all. eBay doesn't really care about that. They only care about if you cancel sales. Canceling sales is really bad. Consistently listed 30-40% than usual. Okay, so it's just a slow weekend on eBay. No worries. Next up, we have a Travis Matthews shirt. This one is called the Let's Do It Again. It's brand new with tags. I bought it retail arbitrage. I bought it a while ago. I paid $19.25, sold it for $34. Not that much profit. I have one more of these left. I need to get it gone. What's up, Blended? I had 5 sales this whole week. Okay, I don't feel that bad now because I had more than 5. But keep listing. Sales will start picking up soon, especially if you have winter clothing. A lot of people are picking up those winter items now. Lots of long sleeve selling for me. Like I said, we're bringing on my mother-in-law. Tomorrow is her first day helping us out, so that'll be a lot of fun teaching her tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to go live thrifting on Wednesday because of that, because we're going to be training her all week. Trust me, I have a lot to list. There is a pile of clothing across from the camera. You guys can't see it. That is up to my chest. That's how high the pile is. I also have a pile of boxes over here full of inventory ready to list. So we're going to get a lot of listings done, which will help out with our sales. It'll bring our sales back up. I'm actually at the least amount of items I've ever had listed on eBay, at least for the last 2 years. I'm at 1843. Guess who put their time away mode for 2 weeks? Time away mode? You put vacation mode on? Why are you doing some? You're probably not gonna get some listings done. What are you talking about? You put your time away mode on for? Yeah, where are you going? Are you moving away? Are you moving to a new house? You bought 2 houses. You got one here and one somewhere else. Is that how rich you are? That's what happens when you sell used shoes. Is you can buy like multiple houses at one time. Brooks Brothers jackets. Any specific ones to look out for? 100% linen ones. Ones with Laurel Piana fabric on them. There's a bunch of like different editions when it comes to Brooks Brothers suits. So make sure you just type those out. Like Brook Ease, I think is one of the better ones. So got some house projects to do and new garage to make. There you go. Ethan's taking some slow time. I like it, Ethan. You should be doing that though. You should be taking some time to get everything done in the house, and then everything will be better, smoother. Get your garage going, and then come back with a bang. I like it. I like the move. Last sale, AB36. I got to get used to where the bins are. AB36. 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 Reading chat. There it is right on top. Just the way I like it. Last sale. This is a pair of men's Adidas sweatpants. I picked these up in the middle of summer knowing that they would take a little bit to sell. Stuff is now selling, obviously, because we're heading to the winter. By the way, not this week, but the following week, it's supposed to be in 60s here in Florida. That's what Mike's weather page said. So shout out to Mike's weather page. I hope that's correct because I can't wait for cold weather to come. Paid $10.70 for these, and they sold for 31 doll hairs. I think I picked these up at the Nordstrom Rack event. So I picked them up a while ago, probably beginning of this year, I think was when that event was. What's your eBay store? It's linked in my bio. I had 8 sales each the last 3 days, 24 total, 3 days weekend. Nice. Is a Vanquish Fitness, sorry, hold on. Let me swipe this over. Is Vanquish Fitness Athletic from the UK a good brand for eBay to resell? You got to look that up. I've never picked up that brand before, so it's super easy to look that up. You just type it in eBay, see what's listed, see what's sold. That's what I did with social media for a little bit. Oh, you're taking some time off? Bearded, you can't take time off. Bearded, you can't take time off. You're one of those sellers that don't actually make sales. So you only make social media. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Sold Brooks Brothers Laurel Piana winter jacket for $115. Yeah, I sold a Brooks Brothers Laurel Piana blazer last week for $169.99 plus ship. So be on the lookout for those. It was a full suit and the pair of pants went with it too. 4 sales all weekend for me. Don't worry. I had 3, 6, 7. I had 7 total sales this weekend, so don't feel that bad. It's been super, super slow. Taking offers lately. I did send out offers on like 70 items on my eBay store. I've been turning off auto posture offers for eBay only because I like to send out bulk offers all at once. So I'm actually holding some of mine for a little bit until I wait like 3 or 4 days, get about 70 to 100 offers, and I send them all out at once on a slower day. I feel like that helps. When you have a slower day, you send out offers, you get a couple offers rolling in, and then it turns into a pretty good day. So we'll see. I'm not ready for that cold. I am ready for that cold. 60s in Florida in like basically a week and a half. It's like midweek, not this coming week, but the following week. I'm ready for it. eBay has been super slow. Poshmark's been doing good. Yeah, Poshmark this weekend, 3 sales on Poshmark, 3 sales on eBay. So it's been pretty good for me. But this is one of my slowest weekends I've had all year. So I think next weekend, after a full week of consistently listing, you guys are going to see a completely different order pool next Sunday. It's going to be really good, especially since we're listing a bunch of Polo Ralph Lauren stuff all week. Some of my best sales or my most consistent sales this last week have been Polo Ralph Lauren items. So we have a ton to list. What? What's up, Buried? I moved here to escape. No, 60s is not bad. Titans lost. Yes, Titans lost. Thank you. Oh, God, here comes Surfs. Thank God I'm getting off live. Oh, my God. Can somebody tell Surfs you can't say another team lost if your team got beat by a rival? Like, he literally lost a divisional game today. We didn't lose a divisional game. He literally lost a divisional game today. Oh, it's even worse. We just lost to the Saints. Saints don't really matter. It's like a simple loss today. Doesn't even affect me. Now, if we play, I don't know who we play next week. Does anybody know who the Titans play next week? Do you steam your clothes only if, no, we don't steam any of our clothing. We don't steam it. We only wash it if it has stains or bad smells. Great teacher. Yes. Surfs up. Go Saints. Yeah, go Saints. You guys lost by 1 point. And we got robbed, completely robbed on that play. When Derek Carr's hand was going back, hit the ball out of his hand, and then his hand pushes the ball, and they call that not a fumble. He lost possession of the ball and just pushed it forward. That was a robbery. That should have been a touchdown. We should have won that game. It was complete robbery. We were expected to lose. So were we. Go look at the stats. We were literally expected to lose. We were expected to lose. Go look at the stats. Go look at all the analytics. We were supposed to lose. How many sales weekend? Only 7 sales from midday Saturday till today. So hopefully we get some sales overnight and pick it up. But we had a super, super slow weekend. I was at the Colts game. You were at the Colts game? Damn. That sucks. Hopefully you're not a Colts fan like Surfs, because Surfs lost a divisional game today. Man, that must feel really bad. You're going to bed on the first day of the football season knowing that you already lost one of your divisional games. That just sucks. That sucks. You have Colts season tickets? I would burn them. Titans lost. Surf said hi. Yeah, I know. I get it. Surf's trying to rub it in. Trisha's in the chat. Trisha just has a big smile on her face right now. Literally, the Jags are number 1 in the division right now. Texans lost. Titans lost. Colts lost. Jags are number 1 in the division. Trisha, how do you feel about that? I'm crackling. Trisha sent me a message today on Instagram and said, not only did we win today, but we also won all of our preseason games. And I told her, I said, you're the only person I've ever heard brag about winning preseason games. Nobody cares about the preseason. Can you say that again? Yes. Jags are number 1 in the division for the first week. Congratulations. Who do the Jags play next week? I need to know this. It's definitely not a divisional game. Do you detect time and fuel from sourcing from your profits? Do you detect? I think you meant deduct time and fuel from sourcing for your profits. Well, I actually take the fuel, not the fuel, but mileage, and I'm able to write that off at the end of the year. Those of you who work a normal 9 to 5, you cannot deduct your mileage, but we can deduct our mileage when we drive back and forth. So make sure you're keeping track all your mileage whenever you're sourcing, dropping off packages, anything you do that is business related, you can deduct those miles. Make sure you talk to a tax advisor. They'll be able to help you out with that. I use MileIQ. Do I deduct gas? I will ask this to chat. When you work a 9 to 5 and your 9 to 5 is an hour away, do you deduct the price of gas into your hourly wage? I don't think anybody actually does that. So no, I don't write down how much gas I use that week and deduct it from my profits, but I do track my mileage. So yeah, I always get that. I never understood that argument. Like, hey, but what about the gas? But yeah, but you work a 9 to 5 job and it's an hour away and you drive an hour there and an hour back every day. You fill your tank up twice a month or twice a week and you don't deduct that from your hourly wage, but you want me to deduct it from the profit I'm making. It doesn't make any sense. You can't deduct gas and mileage. Yes, you cannot deduct gas and mileage. You can deduct mileage. Mileage is always, again, talk to your tax advisor, but mileage is always going to be better. There's still the North Face fleece. Fall is coming. Yes, fall is coming. Fall is coming. How do you organize your listings and your totes behind you? Go Razorbacks. Ooh, we got some college football in the chat. I don't have a favorite college team. I hardly ever watch college football. I'm all NFL. I don't even watch basketball really, but that was a little bit extra that you didn't want to hear. How do I organize this? All my listings are put into these totes. The totes are lettered. Everything on the inside is numbered. That SKU is put into my eBay listing. So as soon as I make a sale, all I have to do is look at my eBay listing. It'll correlate with the bins out here. So it literally takes me how long you guys just saw it take me to pull my items. It takes like 30 seconds to walk out here, grab the tote, grab the item, and then go inside. So yeah, I'm all about college ball. I never got into college football. My buddy was a Michigan fan. I watched some Michigan games with him, but I never really got into college ball. So 7 items plus whatnot sales, multiple ways to sell. Yes, I don't include my whatnot sales. I try to make these eBay, Poshmark, Mercari related because I know a lot of you don't have the following we have. You can't sell on whatnot like we do, like right away, like we could. But yes, I do have we sold 110 items on whatnot this weekend too. So 7 items plus 110 is what we sold technically this weekend. By the way, next week, be on the lookout for our pop-up shows. If you're not following us on Whatnot, you should be following us. I'm going to try to do at least 3 pop-up shows at random times next week. It could be at 10 o'clock in the morning. It could be at 11 o'clock at night. You never know what's going to happen. But I'm going to try to do multiple pop-ups next week. We're going to have some really good inventory, and it's just going to be like 10 items, really quick pop-up. You got to be there to see the items that we have, and then we're bouncing. So we do have 2 shows planned for next week too. We have a Friday and a Saturday show. Both of them are going to be 50 item shows, 50 items, so 100 items between Friday and Saturday, and we're going to have 2 really good giveaways on both of those shows. If you guys missed last Saturday's show, we gave away not only Yeezy slides, but Jordan 4s, the brand new Jordan 4s that dropped. I picked up a pair of those, and we gave both of those away. I'm originally from Alabama. We have football fighting. The ugly F word. Yeah, I could see that. Where do you get your bubble mailers? The padded flat rates? I get them from USPS.com. Let's see, I think I have some down here. These I get from USPS.com. I order them for free from USPS.com, and my mailman drops them off in a box. It's a big old box. You guys can't see it, but it's a big old box of padded flat rates. I don't have any near me. This is the only one I have near me, but yeah, comes in a big box. I order them 100 at a time. I actually have 3 boxes on deck of these because I use these a lot. For my regular mailers, I get them from Amazon. I also have a affiliate with Happy Pack. So if you want some colorful poly mailers on YouTube and Facebook, I have those linked in the description of this video. And then on TikTok, you got to go through the video I made, and you guys can get really good deals over on TikTok. But those are the packaging supplies that I use. Went to UF. You should watch the documentary on Tim Tebow and the Gators. It was good. I should watch that. Sounds like a good time. Do you make less money per item on Whatnot compared? Yes, 100%, Christina, but it is more volume. So whereas I sold 7 items this weekend on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, I sold like 110 on Whatnot. So even though I make less money per item, it's more volume. So how much for mailing? It depends. Those cost $8.30 to ship with the paddeds. If you're shipping with a regular envelope, it depends on how much it weighs and where you're shipping it to. How did you accumulate so much merchandise? I've been selling on September 19th. It'll be 5 years that I've been selling. So all of this has been built up over those 5 years. I don't have any debt on any inventory I have. I have well over $100,000 worth of stuff listed. I have no debt on it. It was all built from scratch, basically from $100 all the way to where I am right now. How many items do you have total on eBay? 18 listings total. I have 1843, which is actually lower. If you guys remember, like 2 or 3 months ago, I had over 2,000 items listed on eBay. So, sorry, did he answer if he uses free UPS labels? I don't, because I use a Dymo 4XL. The Dymo 4XL, I can't use UPS labels with a Dymo. The Dymo feeds it via a roll, and it has to go through and has a little perforation on it. Because of that, you can't use those on Dymo. But if I do have a printer linked in my bio. If you need a thermal printer, it's called the IDPRT, and those you can use those free labels. Travel softball, we ball 24/7. Nice. Hopefully they're gonna hit a homer. Lots for DVDs. If you're asking how I would ship those, in a box. In a box, again, it goes off weight and dimensions, so no problem. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be shipping out all of my eBay, Poshmark, Mercari orders. So make sure you come to that live. It'll be free, or it'll be at around 10 a.m. is when that will start. Free labels from UPS, yes. Buried Treasure, who's in the chat, he has a video on that, on how to get those free labels. You just go on UPS.com. I think you make a business account, and then you can get, I don't know how many labels it is. Somebody in chat can let me know because I've never ordered them before, but it's like hundreds of labels. Something like that. I don't know. It's like 100, 200, 1,000, 10,000, a million. I don't know what it is. Appreciate the gifts. Sorry, just got here. How many sales this weekend? Only 7. Only 7 sales this weekend, not including eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. 6,000 labels. You can get 6,000 labels from UPS. Yeah, that's crazy. Unfortunately, I can't use them with a Dymo. If my Dymo ever dies, I'm buying a Rollo or I'm buying the IDPRT. Shout out Rollo. Rollo, if you want to work with me, I'll throw my Dymo out. I'll make a video of me literally chucking my Dymo in the garbage if you send me a Rollo. Why didn't I get free syrup? I haven't even got my package yet. Dude shipped my package the other day, and he still hasn't got it to me. I want to know if I got free syrup. I'll never know. Thanks, Matt. Bubble mailers for DVDs. You can use bubble mailers for DVDs. I don't use them. I don't actually purchase them. The only bubble mailers I use is those. But if I were to buy those, I would just look on Amazon, or I would look on like a shipping website. I don't know if American Bubble Boy sells those kind of mailers. I think they just sell bubbles. But if they do, that's probably a good place to look for them. He didn't get syrup. Is it shipped? He didn't get syrup. Is it shipped in a pizza box? Question mark. What does that even mean? I didn't get syrup. Man, Baird, you're making people mad. Everybody leave. If you didn't get syrup and you wanted syrup and Baird's whatnot, I want you to leave him a bad review and say I didn't get syrup with my order. He promised everybody syrup. Are you just focused on selling on whatnot right now? We're putting more of our focus on whatnot, but we're hiring my mother-in-law, bringing her on this week, literally this week. Tomorrow she starts. You guys are going to see completely different sales with eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. We just don't have time to list on all the websites. We ran out of time. So at this point, we have to bring somebody on to help us out, and that's what we're doing. I got syrup from Mama Berry. Nice. She's going to text me later. Oh my gosh. Anyways, gotta love the prompt shipping time. Yep. Gotta love it. I have vanilla and cinnamon flavored berried syrup. That sounds delectable. Whatnot taking over. It is right now. It's getting us consistent sales. I think if we focused on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, we could probably still do the same volume there, but it's just an extra addition that's good for the business. So from now until the next month, you guys are going to see a complete transition. I think the weekend sales, we're going to be shipping out 50-ish Poshmark, eBay, Mercari orders, and then we're going to have 100 whatnot orders on top of that. So every weekend, we're going to be shipping out like 150 items. That's 600 items just alone on the weekends alone. So throughout the month, that's pretty crazy. I think this month alone, we should hit 1,000 sales this month. And then I'm hoping after a full month of my mother-in-law helping us out, I think that the following month we'll probably hit around anywhere between 1,250 to 1,500 sales that month, because we're going to start ramping up our whatnot along with ramping up our sales. And then Christmas season is going to be crazy. I think it's going to be insane. My goal for the month of November, mid-November to mid-December, like the 15th through the 15th, I want to try to do $50,000 in sales on whatnot, and I think I could do it. I have plans to be able to get it done. So we're going to do that. I just opened my buried package and no syrup for you too. Did he give anybody syrup? I saw one video of somebody opening syrup. That one video. How dare he? How dare he? Jesse says, nice shirt. I wore it just for you. See, I figured if I wore this shirt, you wouldn't bother me so much about the Titans losing. You'd be distracted by the cool shirt. Wait, can you repeat the sales goal again? I think between November 15th to December 15th, prime time. I think we can do 50,000 in sales between those two dates. On whatnot alone, 50,000 in sales between those two dates, because we're going to be ramping up our whatnot sales. That doesn't include eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. So between those, if we can get those up and rolling, we could possibly between those two dates do somewhere around 75,000 in sales. You won't. I think we will. I'm going to try. Why not post on Facebook Marketplace? That's a good question. Dana, I think is her name. Dana, a good question. We actually were listing on Facebook Marketplace beginning of this year. I literally have hundreds of items still listed on Facebook Marketplace. I never get a sale. Facebook Marketplace, you have to keep delisting and relisting your item. It's so annoying. And plus, when you delist and relist your items, sometimes there's an error with it where it double posts your items. It's stupid. Facebook Marketplace is like the worst site to sell on. It is literally, you don't get traffic, even if you're listing the correct items. And there's so many glitches. You can never get a hold of anybody. It's just a bad site to sell on. So we stopped listing on there I think it was March is when we stopped listing on Facebook. Sell, not sell. Sell, not sell. Sell, not sell. If something sells on Poshmark and Mercari, does it remove it from your eBay inventory? No. Currently, List Perfectly does not do that. I don't believe they do that where they automatically delist. But there are other options that possibly will have that in the future. That's all I got to say. Can't go into any more detail. Do you use a scan sheet when you drop off your USPS orders? No, my mailman comes to my front door. He scans all my packages. I used to work for the post office. The scan sheets are great to an extent. But the thing is, we sell on 4 different platforms, so we'd have to make 4 different scan sheets. And I don't think Whatnot even has scan sheets, so they still have to scan all those in. Right now, on the USPS scanners, they have a continuous scan function. So now all they have to do is just hold the package up, go beep, 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 beep. When I worked there, I didn't even have that. To scan 100 orders would probably take the person, I would say maybe 4 minutes to scan 100 orders. It really doesn't take that much time. My mailman doesn't care. He actually enjoys it because he knows if he shows that he picks up all those orders, his route will eventually get shortened. So he doesn't care. He comes to my door, we talk for a little bit, scans his orders, ships them out. He has no problem with it. Whatnot has scan sheets, but it's tricky. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with it. I never deal with scan sheets. It's just, and a lot of times the post office people, they don't even scan them. It's bad. Yeah, some of those people, some of the new people don't even know what it is, so they just take it and crumple it up and throw it out. I remember there was an issue at our post office with people not scanning the scan sheets. It's bad. It's bad. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and head off. I want to watch the end of Sunday Night Football. So everybody go watch. The Cowboys are destroying the Giants last I checked, so I get to watch that happen. Shout out Jimmy. Jimmy wore the Giants gear that he got from our Whatnot show, and they're getting clobbered right now. So I'm going to go watch the game. I'll be live tomorrow morning shipping out orders, and then we'll be live tomorrow night probably listing some items on eBay. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.